What's going on, boys? Today we are back with another review, and today we're going to be reviewing AEW Unrivaled. Wait a second, that's not right. Not AEW Unrivaled. AEW Unmatched. No, that's not right either. AEW Supreme. No. Ah. WWE Defining Moments Ringside Collectibles. Ricky Saints and Ray Fenix. What's going on? It feels like not even a year ago, we got AEW figures of these guys. So pretty crazy that we have WWE versions of them. Kind of crazy. These guys going from AEW to WWE. We're getting figures of them pretty quickly, I would say. The Penta we got pretty quick. The Ethan Page we got pretty quick. The Ricky Starks or Ricky Saints. I like Ricky Starks. I know of Ricky Starks as Ricky Starks, so I'm gonna probably refer to him in this video as Ricky Starks. So, just fair warning. So pretty crazy. And I guess with the rumors going around that the Jazzwares line is dead, it's cool that we got these figures of these characters in AEW form and in WWE Elite form. So pretty cool there. So yeah, let's go ahead and look over the packaging. First of all, I want to say I love the Defining Moments packaging. I love the shipper box that they send them in. I just think it's perfect. I think it's compact but still beautiful, and the packaging still looks great. So yeah, just awesome packaging with the Defining Moments. Love it. Let's go over Ricky Saints first. So here we got the figure there in a pose. Really cool. Mint on card. We got his name up there. Of course, these are Ringside exclusives, so if you want these, you got to get them on Ringside. We got a picture of Ricky Starks there, kind of the belt logo and this belt like leather finish on the box. And then we got a picture of Ricky there, and a little ad read there for Ricky, and another picture of him on the side. We do have this little part that's open here, so you can get light down into it, so that way, if it's covered, it's pretty dark in there, see? So, oh, you can see me there, but anyway, so, yeah, so there is the Ricky Saints, and then let's look over the Ray Fenix. This is the first time in the line, so if you want Ray Fenix, this is the first way to get them. Similar... Well, I guess people were getting that blue Penta, and I think that's technically his first time in the line release, is the basic. I'm not sure. I don't know which one they marked first time in the line. Anyway, I don't know if it was the Defining Moments or if it was the basic. But anyway, this is Ray Fenix's first figure, so you got the first time in the line up there at the top. Ray Fenix Ringside exclusive Defining Moments. We got a picture of Ray Fenix there and a picture of him on the back with a little ad read back there. So this is from WrestleMania 41. So pretty quick turnaround on this figure here. So. And we got the picture of Ray Fenix there on the back with the little ad read. So let's go ahead and crack both of these figures out of their packaging and compare them to their AEW counterparts and see what they got going on. Absolute smash. Alright, so here we got them both out of the packaging, looking pretty good. We got some things I like, some things I do not like. So let's go ahead and go over everything. Let's start with the Ricky Starks. So, head sculpt, I think, is decent. I honestly, man, I think I prefer the AEW Unrivaled one. I loved this head sculpt. I thought it was a perfect representation of Ricky Starks, and I just thought it looked just like him, honestly. So, not a bad head sculpt by any means, but I do think I prefer the AEW one over the Mattel one. So we got the head sculpt there, looks okay, and then we got the North American Championship NXT side plates, which you like to see. I'm not a huge fan of like the personalized side plates on the belts. Yeah, I don't know. Just what if you want somebody else to hold it, man? And then you got somebody's name on it. It just kind of sucks. So we got this like pleather jacket here. It looks really cool. We got some details there. We got Absolute on the back. Looks pretty good. So we got that. Go ahead and remove that jacket. And then we got the tights here. We got the RS there. Looks very similar to his AEW style trunks there with like the chains and stuff and the designs. And then on the back it says Saints, and on the back of this one, of course, Starks. So we got that there. We got some designs on the knee pads, look pretty good. Same kind of style boots as his AEW one. I think he's wearing the same exact boots as he wore in AEW, so you can kind of go off that. I will say that this figure doesn't feel great in the hand. This arm, for whatever reason, with the elbow pad is like so stiff. It is so stiff to move. Of course, we got pinless legs. Hate to see that because he's got knee pads on, man. Just give him pinned legs. Who cares? You're not going to see it anyway. Just give him pinned legs. So may have to do a leg swap on this guy because I cannot stand those pinless legs, and they are pretty damn stiff on this figure. So definitely probably going to have to switch out those legs. The boots look good though. The like ankle rocker and the foot's not super loose or anything. It may loosen up over time, but it feels pretty good. You got this like an open hand, and then another, his signature, putting his hand or his head in his hand look, and then we got some fists, thank God, and we got some open mic hands with Ricky Starks. So not too much accessory wise. I think the pleather jacket is really cool. The inclusion of the NXT North American Championship is cool. We've seen that a couple of times now with different figures. So but it's always cool to have that belt. That's a beautiful belt. I love the North American Championship. So let's go ahead and go over to the Rey Fenix. So we got the head sculpt here. It's okay. Kind of straight face, nothing really going on too much. Likeness wise, I guess it kind of resembles him even with the mask. I always thought that the Jazzwares ones were okay too. I never really thought that they were like super great or anything. I did have a lot of different Rey Fenix figures, but I did sell them off honestly before he came to WWE. Wish I would have held on to him. This is the only one that I have now, and this is his unrivaled one. I think this was, or an unmatched one, I think. But this one I think was my favorite out of all of them, honestly. I had the Supreme, and I wasn't a huge fan of the Supreme. The butterfly joints on mine were super loose, and I also had the Series 2. The Series 2 was fine, I guess, but this one I think was my favorite. So going back to Mattel here, we got the open hands. Now, I will say one thing that I do not like about this. They did not add the hand tattoo onto this hand. Bizarre, really weird. Add the tattoo, who cares? Like, you need that on there. So really dumb decision there. We got the cloth jacket, Letterman jacket, really cool. What does it say here on the front? I'm not, let me try to read this. Yeah, not sure what that says. It's something in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish, so I can't tell you what it is, but it says something there, 90, and then we got Rey Fenix 90 with the Mexican flag there, Mexican flag colors. Looks really, really cool. Go ahead and remove that. And we do have some tattoo detail here, and we can kind of look over that. So we got kind of the scratch marks here. Let me take off the jacket of the Jazzwares one so we can kind of compare. And it looks like he has definitely gotten some more tattoos since going to WWE or before this figure. So we got another new one over there on that side, but he does have the rib tattoo. We got some more going down there. There is the arm. Definitely think we're leaving off some tattoo detail, looks like there on the Mattel one. Doesn't look like they've put all of the tattoo detail there, especially on the inner arm. All of that definitely missing some tattoo detail. And then we got this one. Looks like they got almost all of that one. Missing one on the inside of the arm there. So missing some tattoo detail on the Mattel one. So bummer to see that. Now, one thing I do really, really like. I don't know if this is going to come up on camera. I don't know what happened either. What did I just do? Let me turn that down. It's a little darker. I don't know what I did, but anyway, I don't know if it's coming off on camera, but the pants are like, yeah, you can kind of see it. They kind of have like some sparkles into the molded like pants, which is really cool. So you kind of get a little more detail there. We got some paint smudge there, of course, with this quality control of Mattel has been awful recently. The figure feels okay in hand. The legs definitely feel a little stiff, especially these ones with the tassels. Definitely feel a little stiff. As you can see, it's, you know, that clicking action. But the pants mold is cool. I do like it. I like the more like bulkier kind of crotch piece that looks like it's bigger, you know, bigger pants. So it looks pretty good. I wish that they need to use, all right, here we go. They need to use this pants mold for Jacob Fatu. This would be perfect for Jacob Fatu. Gives him the bigger thighs, give him a little bit taller boots. This is a perfect mold for Jacob Fatu. Use this, Mattel, for Jacob Fatu. We got some pants detail there with kind of a crown and a triangle. And these tassels are like a, you know, a flexible, you know, they're not super stiff or anything, so you can move the figure around, which is pretty nice. We got the boots here, and we do have some toe articulation, so we got an Ultimate style lower part on this, which is cool. Some toe articulation there, and the boots look okay. We got whatever that says there on the boot, and yeah, it's okay. It's an all right figure, you know. And they are doing my boy Rey Fenix awful on SmackDown. They're just putting him in doggish segments. You know, he's at the gingerbread man's funeral, which that whole, Jesus Christ, that whole thing. Yeah. So don't know if Rey Fenix is going to be in WWE much longer. I can definitely see them releasing him. I don't think Penta is going to be happy about that. So maybe they're just kind of keeping him around to kind of make Penta happy, because I can definitely see Penta being very upset if they let Rey Fenix go and don't really do anything with him. So there is the Ricky Starks there. I changed out the hands. That's how I like the hands on my figures for some reason. I don't know why. It just is. And then we're going to switch out these on here. Gonna have to try to find a fist that kind of matches that with the tape so I can switch that out. But yeah, all in all, I mean, these are, again, figure-wise, like the way aesthetically they look great. So if you're just putting them on a shelf, you have nothing to worry about, but posing them around, you're definitely going to have some difficulty. Rey Fenix also does come with an elbow pad. I forgot to mention that, and the open hands and the mic holding hands. But yeah, if you're just throwing them up on a shelf, you have nothing to worry about. They're great figures. You're not going to have any issues or anything. But if you're wanting to pose these guys around, might have to add some heat to them, might have to do some swappages. Scale-wise, they're pretty close. There is the Rey Fenix, and here is the Ricky Starks. Definitely the Jazzwares Ricky Starks is a lot taller. We also have this one here. I also have the white gear Ricky Starks. I just do not know where that's at the moment. Yeah, okay figures, you know. Kind of crazy that both of these Defining Moments figures are both former AEW guys. And again, I've been a huge Ricky Starks fan since his days in NWA. When he was the NWA television champion, I thought he was great. Saw him live. I think I inserted a clip in one of my Ricky Starks reviews, so go back and watch those so you can see it. But saw Ricky Starks very early on in when he was in NWA, and just thought he was great. So, and Fenix, loved him in Lucha Underground, thought he was awesome. So yeah, super cool to have these guys in different form factors here in the Elite collection and also the AEW Jazzwares collection. So really, really cool. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all of the good stuff, and we will see you guys in the next one. Get kicked in your dome piece. Just remembered, somebody's probably going to want to see this, so let me throw this in here at the end. If you wanted to put the Lucha Brothers together and kind of have a match a little bit, there is the red Elite 126 Penta up next to the Defining Moments Rey Fenix. Fit pretty well together. The reds are definitely different, but I think you can make it work. So there are your Lucha Brother tag team right there in the red. Looks pretty good. So that is going to do it now. Mexican Destroyer, kill you. Bye.